Hey, what's up, guys? Recently, there was a guy on a news channel, and it seemed like he was wearing a mask. There's a few things that people are talking about is the throat area where the mask part is. It looks like it's like the lighting. The lighting's very weird. There's people you'll see on the screen here. There's a dude that's uh turning up the brightness and stuff like that. I've never seen anything like this in my life. And I have a theory. This is a theory, not a fact, but a theory that this could be a distraction. What if they did this to just distract us, or maybe it could be real and they messed up and you know ruined everything here because I don't know. This is just very weird. And the guy even looks different, right? The guy even looks super different. There's a lot of people talking about it. There's even footage of him talking about the Iran war, and he looks fine. The one thing I noticed is when he was talking on the Fox News or whatever news channel he was on here. I think it was Fox or some channel, whatever, some channel or something like that. Fox, yeah, Fox, and he was blinking less. I mean, I'm not sure if this is evidence. This might just be freaking crazy talk, but I was looking at him blinking and he blinked less. And also his ears are different too as well. That's also another thing that was different. His skin color was different. It looks like he's more white. Um, Such a very odd thing. And this is trending right now. Like everyone's talking about it. You're gonna see a couple other bookmarks that I've bookmarked. We're not gonna talk too much about these things because I've already talked about these things. These things have been happening for a couple good days, weeks, and stuff like that. But I just wanted to share some of that stuff there. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think this is a conspiracy? Do you think this is real? Do you think there's people out there wearing masks and pretending to be people? I mean, there's a lot of talk about Jim Carrey, John Travolta. There's even the Jeff Bezos. People say that Jeff Bezos looks different. And it's just very interesting, right? It's very interesting, right? And recently too, by the way, Kyle Busch got into a situation where he had a illness, and then weeks later, an unexpected illness, and he died weeks later because he died today, I believe. And it's interesting because him and Kobe Bryant had the same settlement kind of thing, like insurance, like winning, like they both pretty much won a settlement. And then weeks later, Kobe passed away, helicopter accident. Kyle Busch accident with his illness. You want to know what's interesting too is Jordan Peterson. Look into Jordan Peterson. Google that. He's sick too as well. What was that one dude, Vince Zampella, the dude that owns Respawn or the CEO of Respawn for Apex Legends? He passed away. Like even the Jackass dude, what's that dude's name? Ryan Dunn. He passed away in a helicopter. There's a few good amount of people that died in a helicopter, died in a car crash, unexpectedly passed away, right? It's just a lot of interesting things that are happening, right? Very, very interesting. Um and there is something up here. This is not real. I actually fact checked it before this video, so if you're seeing it, it says like Kobe Bryant number 8, Kyle Busch number 8, both 41. Like it's a crazy conspiracy. There may be like small little things that are true in that, but the whole thing, like, don't believe that crap. Like, if you see that crap online, I bookmarked that just to talk about that really quick. Mark Anderson does declare AGI was achieved 3 months ago. And there's just a lot of interesting things. The Ebola is getting pretty bad. It was high, like the percentage of like the CDC or whatever, the WHO. The projected thing was high. Now it's very high, right? So that's very interesting. And there was also a brand new kind of like thing going on. I talked about in a video a day ago, so you should go watch that. Um, and so it's just very interesting. And One thing about the Ebola and the the hantavirus and all that stuff. Some people say the hantavirus just like disappeared, like no one's really talking about it much. There's some talk about it here and there. But the thing about the Ebola is they're going to start making a vaccine for it. Now that is just not good. I mean, it is good, sure, it is good. But it reminds me of COVID vaccines, right? How that happened. This Ebola has been taking a lot of people's lives. It's definitely worse than hantavirus. It's definitely worse. I mean, but it says right here in a couple months they could be developing a vaccine, so that's pretty interesting. But overall, this dude with the mask is interesting. I mean, allegedly this guy is in a mask. Apparently that's for what the internet is saying, and we're talking about it and we're seeing what people think about it. I gave you my thoughts. Yeah, he does look weird. His ears, like the one thing that kind of throws me off is his ear has like a space in it in the newer version, like the new version with the mask part. Like his ear looks weird. Like it's not like his actual ear, because if you look at it, if you look at the photos, his ears it's kind of hard to explain for me. Okay, so listen to this. So the ear is here, right? But there's a gap in between his ear. This is not him, right? There's a gap in his ear which he never had. And what I'm getting to is the original guy, his ear like went inside of his head. Like there was no gap in his ear, in his head, you know what I'm saying? And the ear. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? Like there was space in between his ear. Like there was like a little like space between his ear. In the newer version of the Fox that we just saw recently with the mask, like you see space under his ear. But if you look at like older footages, older photos, his ear's like inside of his head. There's no space there. So that's weird. That's really weird. There's a lot of things with the ears, and it's just, obviously these are all theories. It could be lighting, but it's something that everyone's talking about, and I saw this too, and I chuckled and I was like, "What? What is this?" You know what I mean? But this could be a distraction, man. Like, think about it. You got all these files, the ticks, this or that. People are talking about this over Ebola and hantavirus, the Disney cruise, the ticks, the AI data centers. People care more about this than, you know what I mean? Think about it. This is a distraction, so be careful. In my opinion, it seems like a distraction, just allegedly, Take it with your own subjective opinion. But at the same time, it feels like a distraction. And don't get too crazy into this. Don't go into like crazy conspiracies. Like, just think about it and let people talk about it. If you see it online, sure, but just let it bro, it's a distraction in my opinion. That's just what I've been gathering. Because there's so many things happening right now. There's so many things happening right now. There's so many. You know what I mean? There's a click, 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 doom scroll, doom scroll, doom scroll, doom scroll, boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's it. No, that's not it. No, that's real. No, that's not real. Cross check this. No, yes, do this. Go this way. It's just, the internet is a weird place. It's not real. There's definitely truth in it, but there's a lot of things that are interesting. But overall, my thoughts are it looks like a mask. I'm even going to go back to this video here that we have. Wait, I'm not in my bookmarks. But I'm going to go to this video here, and we're going to let it sit at the end here, and you could look at it. Because we did show it a little bit while we're talking. But you see the guy, he lights it up. He hires the brightness. You could see, it's weird because when he's talking, you can see like his neck on the other side. Like it looks like someone's neck behind that. So it looks like a mask. And it looks like there's a space there. And see, here's the thing. If it's the lighting, I've never seen anything like this in my life. Ever. I've never seen anything like this on television. From people in real life at school, whatever. I've never seen this. I mean, some say it could be his like neck fat or something like that. And maybe it could be like a hole in his neck or something like that. Maybe, you know what I mean? But, again, we have to see this guy again. That's another thing I want to throw out there too, is we need to see this guy again. We need to see his neck. I don't know why this is so crazy, but we need to see this guy's neck again and see what's going on here because this is the most recent interview. So obviously we're gonna be paying attention to this for sure. But don't get too crazy to it. Like this is probably a fucking distraction, bro. Like here's the thing, man. So this is what people are saying. People are saying that the world is a stage. People are saying that the world is a script. People are saying that things are supposed to happen the way they're happening. And that's not my thoughts. That's just what people are saying as a unit on Reddit, on X, on whatever, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, whatever. Like it's everywhere. People are talking about it. Not everyone, but there's definitely people out there talking about it. There's a lot of interesting things happening in this world, a lot of things happening in this life, and I just want to make sure that you do all right. This is not a fear-monger video. This is just me talking, sharing my thoughts. Obviously, they could be subjective. This is not something crazy factual thing. This is just something we saw. We're speculating and we're talking about it. At the end of the day, we don't really know. I mean, the most important part is it does look like something's there. I don't know what it is. It could be lighting. It could be his neck fat. His ears probably ended up freaking splitting from his head a little bit and has a little gash there now, like a little like hole, like it's like a space, a little spacing. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird. Overall, what are your thoughts down below? Please comment your thoughts down below. I would love to know what you think. Be careful out there, man, and pay attention to the real stuff, the real things that we need to be talking about, like the AI data centers, the space data centers, the AI cameras, the AI scams and face scams, phone calls, all it's so on and on. There's so many things. There's so many things happening every single day. So anyways, though.